Welcome to our Swettenham Winter newsletter, and as you can see behind me, we've added Wooded, the great Group 1 winning son of Wootton Bassett, owned by Al-Shakab, to come down here in season 2022 with Toronado to complete our roster for this year. Recently I visited Toronado at Al-Shakab's operation at Aris de Boucatot in Deauville, and Benoit said to me, you've got to come and have a look at the Wootton Bassett Stallion Wooded's foals, and I've got to say, they are outstanding. He himself, Wooded, is a very good looking, well put together stallion. He's tall, he's got a very good leg, he's a sprinting type, and he'll throw a very commercial yearling. So taking my advice from the pedigree experts, the pool of mares in Australia will certainly suit Wooded. He has a double cross of Gone West in both the right positions, and being out of an elusive city mare, it certainly will appeal to a number of broodmare owners. And here at the start of winter, we're getting a very good response for this stallion. Bookings are already strong, and especially with the success of Wootton Bassett, his sire, and what Al Mansour is doing in New Zealand, we certainly expect him to have a very strong book in his first year. So I do recommend you come and have a look at him on Sunday, the 21st of August at 10:30. And we're working on taking up Wooded to the Hunter Valley so our New South Wales clients can go and inspect him.
What an incredible run Rubik is having at the moment. He's absolutely flying with his 2-year-olds. He's had a number of city winners, a number of first start winners, and he's still got that big crop of yearlings to come through that are about to turn 2. We cannot wait to see them hit the track. We've seen the dominance of the Shamadal sire line coming through, particularly with Dali bringing out a number of sons of Shamadal, and Puissance de Lune continues to hit his straps with a huge amount of upside to come. His 2 biggest books of over 150 mares are only weanlings and yearlings, so this is the time to punt. Think of Seamus Award, think of So You Think. These horses, when they just had that little quiet patch, they had those big books coming through, and the best time to punt him is right now. I'm Immortal's first crop of weanlings have just started to go through. The first one sold up at the Gold Coast sale for $40,000, with 7 more exciting, beautiful horses to go through the Great Southern next week. He is still I'm Invincible's only dual stakes winning 2-year-old colt, and he's covered some fantastic mares, and there's been some really nice mares purchased for him at the recent sales to go this season. Highland Reel is just starting to get a few runners coming through with a fair bit of excitement. We saw Highland Girl run 3rd on debut recently, and he's got these big books of really nice mares coming through. He was a Group 2 winning 2-year-old himself, but he wasn't a pure 2-year-old, so we don't expect him to come out and do a huge amount right at this stage, but expect him to be hitting those classic races towards the end of this year. Highland Reel has averaged over 120 mares in Australia in each of his 4 seasons, and we expect him to get another great book this year. The headline act, Toronado. What a sensation he's been for us and the overall industry. Toronado's book last year was by far his best book of mares, and this year is shaping up to be an absolutely incredible book as well. He's already got 11 Group 1 winners booked to him, and a huge number of Group 1 producers and Group 2 winners on top of that. As you might have seen, we've had a little bit of success on the racetrack with the likes of Quintello, Decent Rain and Energy Within all running very well for us. We've got plenty more to come through. If you're interested in racing a horse with us and having a bit of fun, please feel free to reach out.
As a stud master, there's always good news, and sometimes there's always moving on. And Trustin McGust, he's moving on. He's going to go to Glen Eden Stud. Rory will look after him down there, as he did with Rebel Dane for a few years. But I've got to say, Trustin McGust is a great horse for Swettenham. I bred him, sold John Foot bought him for Darren Weir, won 2 Group 1s, and he stood here at Swettenham for at least 7 years, and now he's just moving on. We feel that he'll get better opportunity at Glen Eden.
As you can see, the entire farm is beautifully lush and green. We're here and ready to go to foal down your mares, to cover them, get them back in foal, and assist you in any way possible to make sure that you get the best result with your mares. With over 93% on-farm fertility last year, we can't wait to have your mares here. We've got an on-farm resident vet, once again, who can look after all the reproductive work for your mares and everything else that they need to make sure you get the result. We can't wait to see you at the Great Southern Sale next week. We're excited to showcase a number of foals by I'm Immortal, his very first crop, as well as some outstanding Toronados, Highland Reels, Rubiks and Puissance de Lunes. Marcus Heritage, Adam and myself will all be at the Great Southern Sale to not only help you to sell your weanlings and your mares, but also give you any advice and try to help out in any way we possibly can.
Otherwise, we'll see you on August the 21st, Sunday at 10:30 for our annual Swettenham Stud Stallion Parade. And won't it be nice to see you all? Hopefully it'll be a lovely day, and we'll present all our stallions and a few foals on that day. So please come and join us.